The creation of HSS in the UK was initiated by a handful of Swayamsevaks from Kenya and India, who took time out of their schedule to meet up on a regular basis under the name of Bharatiya Yuvak Sangha. On the 14th of August 1966, the first official meeting was held in Greenford, where Hindu Swayamsevak Sangh was officially launched. As time progressed, more branches began across the UK. The first national camp was held in 1973 in Chigwell with 450 attendees. SSV officially commenced in 1975 and is now one of the highlights of the Sangh calendar. The first newsletters were published in 1973, which then led to the first official publication of the Sangha Sandesh, which launched in September 1977, nearly 40 years ago. In 1978, the first Sangha Karyalaya was purchased and named Sanskriti Kendra in Leicester, which then led to other Karyalayas being bought in Ilford, Birmingham, Bradford, Leicester, as well as the recently developed Edgware Karyalaya. With the blossoming of Sangh across the country, the first Hindu marathon was held at the Hindu Sangam in 1984 in Bradford. A total of 1,200 Swayamsevaks attended full-time, with a lively one-day event bringing together 10,000 people.
So the marathon was the idea taken on board with a view that after the Hindu Sangam in 1984, on the last day, whoever participates, and there were 1,200 of them, and the marathon was organized to take all these participants out onto the streets, all our communities, and involve them and participate them. The Sikh Gurudwaras, the Hindu temples, and other organizations who were in the city of Bradford, which it gave was a birth of National Hindu Students Forum and also Seva International. It's a history in the marathon, but it has got a lot to offer to others, and I'm sure if people take up other opportunities, a team like marathon could be created again.
The idea of yoga and the stick exercises, which is known as Niyudha Dand exercise. These exercises remove the aggression in a man, and they form a relaxed atmosphere around him, and therefore he is able to live harmoniously with himself, with his mind, and also with fellow human beings.
During the Hindu Sangam of 1984, a new dimension was given to the Sangha Vastu Bandar to meet the needs of the Hindu society. This led to one of the largest Hindu resource centres being formed. Hindu Sahitya Kendra on the 10th of March 1985 in Birmingham as a service project of HSS UK. Under the inspiration of Vandaniya Mosiji, some of these started in 1975, leading to the official launch of Hindu Sevika Samiti on the 22nd of February 1987, which has increased to 35 shakas across the country, with a 450 average weekly attendance. Later on in 1989, Sangha hosted one of its largest attended events, with a gathering of 120,000 Hindus in Milton Keynes for the Virat Hindu Sammelan. This was the largest gathering of Hindus outside of India, which marked a major turning point in HSS's journey.
Virat Hindu Sammelan at Milton Keynes, UK. On Saturday and Sunday, 26th and 27th August 1989, in the benign presence of scores of Dharmacharyas and Swamis, over 100,000 Hindus from UK and all over the world came together at Milton Keynes. It was verily the first Mahakumbha in the West.
Hansi सिया राम जय जय राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम
HSS was recognised by the government with a visit from Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher at the Makar Sankranti Utsav in Pratap Finchley Shaka on the 19th of January 1990, with a total sankhya of 200 people. With increased numbers of Hindus attending universities across the country, a forum was created in 1991 at the London School of Economics, known today as National Hindu Students Forum UK, or more commonly referred to as NHSF, which currently has over 4,000 members. Engaging students in all aspects of Hindu culture during their university years, NHSF UK now runs as an independent organisation. On India's Independence Day during 2000, over 7,000 Hindus went to the newly built Millennium Dome to celebrate Raksha Bandhan. Performances of Ras Garba, Yog Chap and dumbbells were executed for all attendees, with of course a colourful Rakhi for them all. Five years later down the line, Boreham Wood was host to the first Balgokulam Shaka. Now over 30 weekly Balgokulam Shakas run across the country with a weekly attendance of over 750. Seva is a core aspect of Hindutva. Learning from this, Swayamsevaks kick-started Seva Day nationally in 2010. It's now become a global initiative across 25 countries. With 100,000 volunteers, offering 561,000 hours of volunteering activities. To commemorate the 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, Sangh carried out an exhibition exploring the life of Swami Vivekananda and Hindu Dharma, which travelled all across the UK to 100 locations with an attendance of over 22,000 people. Hindu Swayamsevak Sangh's journey has come this far over the past 50 years, a journey that has enlightened us and taught us all a huge range of skills that will continue to give a positive contribution to all areas of society in years to come. The first 50 years are over. Where do we go from here?